A very good morning to you. This is Lance, banskoblog.com and Bansko App, on Friday the 8th.
Is it?
Is it the 8th of January, February, sorry. Here we go again, getting the date wrong. As you know, we only do one take of these, so there you go. Oh, it's because we're so excited.
Yeah, gorgeous day today. Wow.
And before we go into detail, look guys, thank you so much for supporting and using the services within the app, the discounted transfers, the private transfers, and of course your ski hire. Ski and snowboard hire is very important, and of course if you're a good skier, we've got some amazing advanced skis and snowboards, so check that out, and of course the discounted private and group lessons. Whoa! And also a quick shout out to Plus Property, Bansko.com, for their support, the place to buy and sell property. Well, look at the view.
Oh, wow.
What do you think, David?
It's beautiful. Actually, it's very, very clear today. There's no pollution at all in the valley,
Yes.
so you can see everything. And of course, with that new snow, it just fantastic views.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, it is. And just to say, on today's show, we have got a Richard's rant coming up. So stay tuned. We've got plenty.
And Richard actually does rant about this quite often.
He does. We've got a real Richard's rant.
So it's a true one.
It's a true one, yes. So which piste are we on, David?
I believe it's 4.
4, we're on 4.
Balconada.
Yeah, a real classic, one of the original pistes.
Yes.
A little bit tricky in places. It's a proper red piste, so
Absolutely.
don't come down here if you're just learning to snowboard or ski. Yeah.
I've seen children crying walking down this run, and yes, it's not fun for those. Definitely.
So we had a really, really amazing day yesterday, and we built up an appetite. Where did we go?
Well, if you ever come to Bansko, you do have to come to the Irish Harp, or go to the Irish Harp, mainly because it's really, really very, very good restaurant, and also it does have a huge selection of whiskey. In fact, the biggest in the Balkans, I believe. So if you like your whiskey and you like the crack, as it were, then it's definitely the place to go.
It is, and for us vegans,
good environment, very good atmosphere.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, thanks for a great evening. But one thing I really appreciate there is the amazing service. A service somehow makes a venue, makes the experience good, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And it can be occasionally still a little bit patchy here in Bansko. So
well, Brian spends a lot of time working with his staff there, doesn't he? And they all feel quite.
Does that sound right? Yes, I think it does. We'll let that go in. Yeah.
I'm sure Brian will know what I mean.
But best of all, on a day like yesterday, when you're really tired, you don't know what to do, you can't be bothered to walk anywhere, just book in the app and they'll pick you up. And it's a good experience. Talking good experiences, actually, the other day I went to At Home. It's a new one this season.
Oh, I have to tell you about one as well. Carry on.
And there's a trio there that play, and it's really good music. And they've got a brand new, about 5 or 6 vegan dishes they're putting on. So they're getting into this niche.
Right.
I wouldn't say I have anything to do with this, but I'm really pleased. I'm encouraging venues to experiment.
But they also, on the flip side, do whole animals on spits outside,
Yes,
don't they?
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Something for everyone.
Everything, yes.
Carnivores are welcome. So food is very important, and the vegan burger or vegetarian burger, depending how you like it, at Happy Food is very good, and their soups.
Oh, yes, Svetlana, excellent.
We do talk food a lot because it's when you're really hungry, it becomes almost as important as the skiing, if not actually, when you're hungry, more important than the skiing, doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, I've got a place that I went to, quite a new restaurant called, is it Georgian Mary's?
I went there as well. Yesterday I popped in.
Very good.
Yes.
They've only been open, well, I think less than 10 days or something.
Yeah, that's right.
The venue itself, they've really spent a lot of time getting it right.
It's amazing inside, isn't it?
Amazing. Yeah, a huge room as you come in, and it's on multi-levels. It's all staggered. And the food there is excellent, and the service is quite good as well, I have to say. Yes.
Great.
People smile at you.
And guess what? In a few days, you'll be able to reserve your table in the app.
Oh,
yes.
really?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Got them on board.
Fantastic.
Yes,
it's a no-brainer really for restaurants. Anyhow, look at this view, guys. This is Bansko down below. These are the Rila Mountains there, but I don't know whether you can see in the distance the Rhodope. Yeah, and some people
over to the right.
Yes, over to the right there. But we've got some snowboarding action coming down here. Yeah.
I would say that the Piste is in excellent condition along this run.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the plateau is not so great. It hasn't been groomed.
No.
I think mainly because they need a lot more snow to do it.
They do, yeah. But generally pretty good, not quite as good as
Everywhere else
yesterday.
is excellent,
yeah. Most of the Tomba is now skiing pretty well and snowboarding well.
Yes. I was at Chalin Valog yesterday and had, it was just...
It was
I can't
heaven, wasn't it?
believe how good the conditions were on that
so
run.
black 15 is about as good as it ever gets, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It was astonishingly good.
And was there anyone else apart from you and I? A couple of other people, and that was it?
Well, I would say I did 8 runs there. I just couldn't get off the Piste. It was one of those days where I just carried on going one run.
I left you there, didn't I? I had to get back.
And I was riding switch down there. I was doing all these things. It was absolutely perfect. And I would say half of those times that I went down, I was virtually the only person on the Piste.
Yeah, how about that then?
It was millionaire skiing, really.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Don't tell anyone. Okay, right. Now, after Richard's rant, we're going to go on to the weather. So let's do Richard's rant. We need a little jingle. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Richard's rant.
What's the rant for the day?
Okay.
David, rant for the day.
So I've heard Richard talk about this quite a lot. It really does annoy him. And it's about people playing music outside of their normal ear zone. And what I mean by that is they don't have earphones, which is fine if you like the taste of music, but often, taste is subjective, isn't it?
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's not that great music that people play with speakers strapped to their back or wherever. They get into onto the lifts and. Yes. Or they turn the volume up and they bomb down the mountain, and it's like noise pollution, really.
It is noise pollution. We're going to be many of these things are about simple etiquette.
Yeah.
And it sounds dull, but it's not, because I don't want to have to suffer someone else's taste in music. I want peace.
But actually, it's much better just cruising down the mountain and enjoying the mountain.
I don't need some boom boom music at me. So there we go.
So there we go.
There we go.
Richard's rant.
Okay. Of course, we've got a great layer of snow, but we're a bit greedy and we always have a little tinge of that snow anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Right. I tell you, I do.
So when is it coming?
It's looking reasonably good for next Wednesday. Now, obviously, we'll be back in a few days' time, hopefully, and be more certain about that. But go to Bansko Blog on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, and we'll post the charts and the view. But it's looking like a pretty good dump from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way through. So
really, 3 days of snow?
Yeah, 3 days of snow.
That's what we need, really.
We really do need it, although we're very happy and grateful for what we got.
Yes.
And yesterday felt for me like the first proper day of the ski season.
Me too, absolutely.
And incidentally, just in case you're thinking, this Bansko place doesn't get much snow, it has been very challenging in other ski resorts in Austria, for example.
Absolutely.
I had some friends here in Bulgaria who decided not to go because they'd heard the snow was really terrible. So it's been a bit challenging everywhere. But things go in cycles. And as you know, we have February, then we get to March.
Yes.
And anything can happen. We have had storms here in March and powder up to our neck, metres of snow. So, book that short little trip. Yeah. I think so. There's some good flights to be had. And, sorry.
This high pressure has to leave at some point. And when it does, we're going to have snow, right?
Yeah, it will do. Okay, so that's the forecast. This is the view, which I think is amazing today.
Speaks for itself.
I'll just show you up the Piste there. And there's Vichrin, the mountain there. Can you see that?
Beautiful
the highest
mountain.
peak.
Yeah. All snow covered.
All snow covered. It is beautiful. We're going to come up with more tips, but one tip for today is to wear some suntan cream.
Absolutely.
Whilst it's very cold, it's about -10 up here, but the sun has ultraviolet UV in it, which damages your skin unless you put protection.
Factor 50.
So,
and also a trick that not a lot of people know is even if it's not sunny, put it on, because if it's really, really cold, it keeps your face quite warm.
Yeah, good tip.
So if you got a lot of, it's the oils in the suntan lotion.
Yeah,
protect your face.
Talking of sun, I saw a couple of people over the last few days not wearing any goggles. This is very dangerous. I've only taken mine off just because I wanted some air and stuff. I've got some great new goggles. I must show you. Have you seen them? Thank you, Messy Weekend, MW.
Messy week.
Messy Weekend. You've got to buy these just for the name. What a great domain name. messyweekend.com. Go and have a look at them. Thank you to Messy Weekend for supplying the goggles. You get a free plug for that, of course. And that's all from us. I think we've covered most of the news coming
Yes,
up. Is there anything else, David, from your side?
Can't think of anything. We're going to go down into the recovery room, aren't we, and maybe chill out there.
Definitely recovery room. By the way, and this really, again, sometimes I say things and I'm thinking I'm pumping them for some personal benefit. But honestly,
What, the recovery room?
yeah, it's
Brilliant.
perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
It means that, you know, when day 2, you're feeling, oh my gosh, can I do another third day? Look, insider's tip, go to the recovery room.
Absolutely.
You put these, you'll see a video, I'll link to the video I did of it, but it squeezes the muscles in your leg, and then afterwards there's like a drill with a thing, and it completely breaks down. For recovery, it's loads better than a massage. A massage is a very nice experience, but in getting your muscles relaxed so they're not aching for the following day.
Oh, it's like you got new legs for the next day.
Yeah.
I don't know how, it's amazing.
It is, isn't it? Yes. So we're going to go there after this session this morning, and we're going to leave you just with a question. Are you coming in February, and are you coming back in March or early April? The official end of the season is April the 21st. Ooh, some nice action going on there. So, you know, be cautious about booking too late. It does depend about, you know, the snow. So if you do book, make sure you've got some insurance, or just book last minute when you see some snow in April. So I'm really looking forward to that late season, I have to say. We love it so much.
Yes.
Come and join us. Grab a long weekend, or maybe a long sort of week, work at home. Get out of your cube, where, you know, in the office. You know, it can be done. I've been there. I know exactly the suffering you all have in your cube on a spreadsheet or something. So, yeah, hello.
Hello.
All nice, all good. And let's say thank you so much for watching. We're really getting good views, but we need to get the subscribers up on YouTube, don't we?
Subscribe, please.
Yeah, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and do share. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the next one. And bye for now.
Bye-bye.